Hey guys, this is a Cardano update. We have the SundaeSwap launch happening this week. So in this video, I want to go through a ton of frequently asked questions about this launch. How can you get involved? What is happening? When is it happening? What wallets do you need to use? And everything like that, including how to get involved in the initial stake pool offerings for SundaeSwap if you want to get those tokens as well. There's so much happening. Cardano is up around 40% or so in the last 10, 15 days. So there's a lot of hype right now about Cardano itself and the launch of this SundaeSwap DEX. I want to set expectations, just tell you what the reality is going to be, everything that's going to be happening this week. There is a ton of stuff going on. There's a lot of hype around Cardano, which is great. If you follow the channel, you know I make regular Cardano videos. So going to get right into the video first. Just look at the price of Cardano right here. So, it's up 25% in the last 7 days, which is obviously good if you're a Cardano holder. There's a lot of hype right now about the project itself. And also, like I've been saying previously in many other videos, there's obviously a lot of demand for ADA right now because of a few reasons. People want to get involved with the DEX, they want to use the DEX, but also there's obviously financial incentive to do this because if you supply liquidity onto the DEX when it launches, you obviously get LP rewards, so that's a financial incentive. And also, if you participate in the SundaeSwap ISPO called Initial Stake Pool Offering, then you can get some SundaeSwap tokens as well, just by staking ADA. So if you stake ADA in one of these supported pools, and I'll get to that in a second, you will get an amount of SundaeSwap tokens back. So I'll go through that specifically in this video, how to do that and what is supported. A quick update on the course as well for everyone that is already a member of my crypto investor course. I have about 25, 26 new videos coming January 22nd. So watch out for that. I'll also update you guys in the Discord server as well. 25 videos for free. If you're not a member of the course yet, check it out. I'll leave the link in the description, or you can go through to moneyzg.academy. I update the course regularly with free content for existing users, but the price is going up because of this content. So the first week of February, I'll be putting the price up because of this new content. So the first question is, when is the SundaeSwap DEX actually launching? This week on Thursday. So the 20th of January, the SundaeSwap DEX will go live. So there's a few things to kind of think about with the launch. Obviously, we don't know the exact time. Watch out for their Twitter and they may tell you. Second question is, what assets are supported? Not many to begin with. So actually, if we can come down, we can see the supported tokens. Sundae ADA, of course. So SundaeSwap is the Sundae, Sundae is the SundaeSwap DEX token. And then you have ADA as a trading pair. LQ, this is liquid finance. So LQ is their token, and they will be making that available to swap against ADA as well. WMT is World Mobile Token. It's one of the projects working with Cardano ADA to essentially give mobile data to parts of Africa to turn them on. And obviously with that mobile data, people can have the WMT token and actually own part of the network as well and gain staking rewards from that as well. So that's that one. And then Card Starter is basically a launch pad for Cardano. So there is only 4 tokens launching on the first day. These will be the 4, different liquidity pools that you can put tokens into if you have these tokens. So obviously, really, you're going to need ADA. And this is why the price of ADA, as you can see, is going through the roof right now, up 25% in the last 7 days. Because obviously, to trade any of these other tokens or get involved in the DEX, then obviously you will need Cardano ADA tokens as well. The next question is, can I supply liquidity onto the DEX and receive rewards in the form of LP tokens or liquidity incentives? And the answer is yes. Again, just these 4 tokens you can interact with. So obviously you're going to need Cardano ADA initially, and then the second token you will need one of these, either Sundae, LQ, WMT, or Cards. They've actually put aside 500,000 Sundae, as you can see, for the first 6 months of the operation of the DEX to yield farmers participating in the liquidity pool. So this is an incentive in the form of Sundae tokens. If you have any of these tokens below, basically you can supply them to the liquidity pool. There will be an option with the DEX that says delegate or supply liquidity or something like that. You have to supply both of these tokens into the pool, and then you'll get LP rewards, of course, from trading fees, but also you'll get an incentive as well, an extra incentive with more Sundae tokens, 500,000 for the first 6 months, like they say here. Next question is how to get Sundae tokens themselves. There's really two main ways. The first is through the ISPO, and the second is just to wait until they're available to the public on the DEX itself. So if you have ADA, you can swap that into Sundae on the DEX. Like I said, you have these token pairs. So ADA you would need, and then you spend ADA to get Sundae. The other way is through the ISPO. So an ISPO is an initial stake pool offering. You can think of this a little bit like an ICO or an IDO, right? So an initial offering of some tokens. An ISPO is a little bit different. The way it works on Cardano is that you essentially need to delegate some ADA tokens to a stake pool, and there are a bunch of stake pools that are supported that will actually be part of the initial stake pool offering. So that's really the main way that a lot of people will want to get Sundae tokens, because what this means is that you don't actually have to spend ADA to get some Sundae tokens. What you'll be doing is essentially delegating your ADA rewards, and in each of the epochs or epics as they're called, basically they will take those ADA rewards, the Sundae team, and then we'll actually put some Sundae tokens into your account that you can claim at a later date. Next, I'm going to detail how to get involved in the ISPO. So firstly, you're going to need some ADA tokens, or coins, I should say. And then the second thing is you're going to need those coins in a wallet that supports staking. If you go to the Sundae website, you'll see that they show us which wallets actually support staking with the ISPO. Deadless, Yoroi, ADA Lite, they say here. So you're going to have your ADA coins in one of those wallets. Will essentially you have ADA coins on the blockchain. These are just applications that lets you access your wallet on the blockchain, and these will be available. So if you have Deadless, Yoroi, ADA Lite, you can actually use those to stake and delegate your wallet to one of the stake pools. So obviously we're going to need to see which stake pools are supported. I will leave this link down in the description to this article, so you can go here. These are what are called scoopers. This is how SundaeSwap is running the ISPO. They also use these stake pools to run the DEX as well, but we won't get into that now. Really, click on the link, it will go through to this page. Then what you have to do is search through all of these different stake pool operators and find a stake pool that isn't saturated yet. If the stake pool is saturated, basically ADA rewards can be cut. And so it's no good. So you need to find one of these stake pools and go and search for it that isn't full. So you can go to something like adapools.org. So I'll leave this link in the description as well. And you can basically search all of the scooper pools. Now, if you have a Yoroi, you can also go to delegate there in the Yoroi wallet. So get Yoroi up in your Chrome browser, go to delegate, and then you can search for the pools directly within Yoroi as well. It actually searches adapools.org. It just does it directly in your wallet. I'm just going to show you on here. So essentially just go to ADA pools, go up to search, type in the name of these stake pools. What you can see here is that Titan Staking, on the right hand side of it, you can see this icon and it says Sundae ISO pool. So this is definitely what you need. If it doesn't have this on there, then it's not going to be a scooper and it won't be part of the ISPO, and it won't be bringing you any Sundae tokens as part of the ISPO. So firstly, make sure that's there. Secondly, come down and see the saturation. Okay, so this pool is actually totally saturated. You can see the saturation is 100%. So you definitely don't want to be finding a pool that is saturated 100%. Just anecdotally from what I've done today, a lot of these are saturated, but there are plenty that aren't. In fact, the pool that I delegated to is, I think it was like 30 or 40% full. So there's plenty of ADA left to be staked and delegated over to that one. So as I said, I'll leave this in the description below, and you can see some of these stake pools that are participating that you'll need to delegate to in order to get those ISPO rewards. What are the dates for the ISPO? This is also important because you're going to need your ADA delegated by one of these dates. There's actually 5 epochs or epics, I call them epochs, that you can have staked ADA in to get some rewards. You don't need to do the whole thing. You can do 1, you can do 2, you can do the last one, but obviously there's a cutoff for each. So if we can see here, this is when the ISO will begin. Thursday, January 20th, that's when it will begin, and it will continue for 5, I call them epochs, but I've heard them called epics, with rewards. Only 5% of the Sundae token supply will be out in this ISPO, and then obviously the The other supply is for rewards. I think about 50% is basically, no, 20% is for the team as well. So obviously, that's their bonus. 1% is being distributed based on the snapshots that will be taken at each epic. To participate in each ISO reward round, you must delegate prior to the following dates. So obviously you have to be in here before these dates, and they'll take a snapshot of which wallets are delegated to these stake pools, and then it will obviously calculate that. So there's 5 rounds or 5 weeks, you can see here. Basically January 25th all the way to February 14th. So what you can do is stake your ADA for maybe 3 of these rounds, all 5 of the rounds. Obviously the more you stake, the more will be sent out to you. What wallets are supported on the SundaeSwap DEX? As for now, there's only 2 wallet applications that are supported that you can use with the DEX. But like I said, when you have a wallet with Cardano, your wallet is on the blockchain. And when you use an application, that is just looking at your wallet. So you can load the same wallet on different applications, right? So if you want to stake or delegate your ADA with Yoroi, you can do it in Yoroi. Then you can actually have a different application like ADA Lite maybe, or CC Vault, something like that. Have access to the same wallet, but use the coins with the DEX. I'll explain that a little bit more. So for right now, SundaeSwap say that the wallets that are supported with the ISO, Daedalus, Yoroi, ADA Lite. So you're going to need one of those applications, either as a Chrome extension, Daedalus you can download onto your system, or for example, CC Vault. So ccvault.io, they actually have an application for iOS as well. If I come over to the testnet right here and click Connect Wallet, you can see that Nami Wallet and ccvault.io, these are supported. These are the wallets that you'll need to interact with the DEX itself. Yoroi, as of making this video, doesn't have their app connector working, and so you can't use Yoroi to actually interact with the DEX, but you can use Yoroi to delegate your ADA to one of the ISPO stake pools. Hopefully that makes sense. So you can download Nami Wallet or CC Vault. I have a tutorial on Nami Wallet. I'll leave that linked in the description. CC Vault you can download on your phone, like I said. Look for the other options as well, but you can actually get your existing wallet up. So when you download these apps, it will say, do you want to start a new wallet or do you want to access an existing wallet? If you don't want to start a new wallet and send your ADA from one wallet to another, you can access an existing wallet and do it that way. One thing that Nami says is that if you have Yoroi on Chrome and Nami on Chrome, there may be some conflicting issues there. So just to kind of be sure about that, you might not want to do that, but CC Vault works on your phone. So yeah, you might also just want to download Daedalus on your system, but it's not a light wallet. It's a very heavy wallet, so that might take a long time. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess right now in terms of wallets, but if you want to interact with the DEX, then it looks like CC Vault and Nami are going to be the kind of better options. The next question is it going to be smooth sailing when the DEX launches? And my answer to this is genuinely no. I think this is going to be pretty much unusable as a DEX, honestly. The ISPO is going to work, I think, and that's going to be great. So if you want some Sundae tokens and you want to do that, that's great. In terms of a working DEX, I think this is just going to be a completely unusable mess. For me, the testnet never worked. It just didn't work. It was too slow. It's obviously just too many transactions going. And SundaeSwap have said this basically as well. So here's the truth about where we're at with Cardano right now. Cardano is still in its early stages of actually rolling out its blockchain. This is really the first major launch as an application. There have been a few others, NFT launches, but this is the first one where we're going to have a lot of people trying to transact quickly all at the same time. And SundaeSwap have basically said the Cardano mainnet is just not ready for this. It's not at scale. They're still rolling out upgrades. And so for the first few weeks, because a lot of people are going to want to transact, the Cardano mainnet itself is just not going to be able to handle this. So just to set expectations, this is not going to be like Uniswap or 1inch Exchange or anything like that. So they've said that actually the first few days, it may take like a few days for your transaction to go through. Now, this is obviously in the context of a decentralized exchange, this is completely unacceptable, right? So I don't see this as a working DEX. In fact, Sundae have said that this is basically a beta launch, right? Just to see that it's working. The reason why they're launching it now is because from their end, like they're finished, right? They've done everything. They've made the DEX. They've done all their testing. They've got it audited. and they're ready to go, right? It's just the Cardano mainnet right now is still in its rollout stage. SundaeSwap can't put this off any longer because they're ready to go. So they have to launch something, and this is where we're at. So really, for me right now is for the ISPO. That's great to get some Sundae tokens and you know, be kind of in the community. But in terms of a working DEX, it's just not going to work. I cannot wait 3 or 4 days for a transaction to go through. The price is going to change or something may happen. So yeah, kind of unusable just to set expectations right now that this is really a better launch. The first step in a very, very, you know, long road ahead, just to set expectations. The next question is, where's DJED, the stablecoin that was supposed to launch this Sunday? Again, no answers on that. I guess this is just not finished or not ready to go. For me personally, you need a stablecoin to trade against. It's great trading against ADA, but then you're opening yourself up to 2 different tokens that are volatile. So again, DJED isn't there, and I presume this is going to come at a later date. There's been absolutely no kind of news on whether this stablecoin will be launched or when. We do know that they are launching it with SundaeSwap, so I guess we'll just have to wait, you know, maybe a couple of weeks or whatever until that launches, but it's not there right now. The next question is, well, when will an actual DEX be working? When can we trust this DEX to press trade and then within a few seconds actually get things traded? SundaeSwap have said they expect really after the first few weeks or maybe month of hype and everyone trying it, will things die down and should be normal to trade. As I said, there's only 4 tokens right now, but these can be added to very, very quickly over time. And once the hype dies down, it should be fairly workable as a DEX for sure. Something else is that we have to look forward to the Cardano upgrades itself to actually see a lot of scale come to Cardano. This is something that SundaeSwap can't have any control over. These are the mainnet parameters. So really, I'm looking for June. There's a June, what Cardano called June HFC event. This is when they're going to be really upgrading the network with a few different scaling solutions, increasing block sizes, I believe, and some other things as well. For me, it's really the second half of this year that we get a kind of fully working DeFi ecosystem and scalable network to actually use in a proper way. So this is great. I'm super excited about this, but this is all very early stage, still in beta. I really expect Q2 2022 to be when things really get going. And to be honest, 2023 really when things really blow up. So for now, really exciting. But yeah, we're still in beta phase and we just have to, you know, take that for what it is. For everyone that's involved in the crypto course, like I said, 22nd of January, 25 plus new videos are coming out. I have a new NFT section. There's some more day trading videos, some more portfolio videos as well. So that's coming on the 22nd for you guys. The price goes up for the crypto course the first week in February, just to give everyone a chance to kind of get involved. Check the description for all of the resources that I talked about in this video. I'm James with MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.